What's up, good people? This your boy Artwork Geo. It's been a minute since I did a video. Just kind of been caught up, in the day-to-day, getting my website going, getfreshpaint.store, working on figuring it out, to be honest with you, because, I'm born and raised in LA, but it felt like a trap. I've been feeling like I'm in a maze for at least like 4 or 5 years now. I think it really started with COVID, you know what I'm saying, with the whole being, locked down and coming out of that, behind on like expenses and, things just being so messed up. I still haven't bounced back from that. And I think a lot of people kind of have ignored the fact that life is not the same. Even in LA, man, before this COVID stuff, it was a little more manageable. But I honestly feel like now where we at, it's a lot of stuff that's just not possible. I recently did a TikTok video because I've been a little more live, active on there. But I did a TikTok video where I was doing what I'm doing now. I'm actually just taking a quick little break because, again, you always got to work and do something here. But I got a request for like $2 for like a 20-minute delivery. And the other day, I just was like really offended by that. So I looked it up. I like to use ChatGPT. And I looked it up and it was saying like, I already knew like $2 for like 15, 20 minutes of my time. I mean, in an hour, that's barely like $10 an hour. But then I looked up what the comfortable wage is to live comfortable in LA. And it says something crazy like 58 and some change per hour. $60 an hour is what the average person makes to be able to live comfortable. That's crazy. Like, nobody's really making 60 an hour. So I guarantee you majority of this city is struggling, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing whatever you're doing where it's not being accounted for, or, I ain't in people's pockets, but I'm just speaking for myself. Like, I try to walk a straight line, man, and do it the right way, but it's just no right way out here if you're trying to be comfortable. That's the reality of it. So just thinking of those things and taking that into consideration, man, I'm just tired of this fight that I've been putting up, knowing I'm better than this. Like, I sacrificed a lot of luxuries a long time ago. I don't even live for like fun and trying to, just be ahead of nothing. Like, I live to plant seeds for my future, for me and my son and the rest of my family. And there's never any downtime. I'm always working, and I just feel like it's counting for nothing. Like, anywhere else, I have a chance to breathe and at least see my hard work. But here, man, it's like, it's just never enough, no matter what you do. And, one of the things, I'll be honest, like, I'm a single man, so, everything I do, it falls on me, all my expenses. And if I was in a relationship, I'm not saying, like, I want her to be able to spend all her money, too. But at least us together, it's a lot more that could happen. I'm trying to invest in this brand to eventually make this my main thing. But until then, it's like I have to do all these little odd jobs, work a full-time job. I should just be able to work a full job. And then after work, freelance my art like I do a few other little things. I scale back on my expenses. You know what I'm saying? I can't scale back on nothing else. There's like nothing else that I can say, okay, you can do without that. I literally gave up everything and just focus on keeping the lights on. And I'm still struggling, y'all. It's something wrong with this formula, and I don't think a lot of people want to even speak on it. It's like we all say, oh, find your happiness in this and that. Like, what about when you don't even know how you gonna feed your family sometimes? Like, I shouldn't be worrying about that when I'm an able-bodied, not a lazy person, working all the time, doing my best, and it's still not good enough. I know people, and then, it's people that got degrees. I don't have a degree. I'll be honest with you. I didn't go the whole route and get a degree. But there's people here in LA, friends of mine, people I know, family members that have degrees. And these are professions that should be, paying your bills and you being comfortable. But even though they're in fields that, speak to their degrees, they're still struggling. Like, it's something wrong with these formulas, man. It's something wrong with society, how much stuff costs, with inflation. We just had the fires out here, so now rent is even crazier. Like, I had a studio apartment and was paying like $1,400 a month for that, for a studio apartment. And it's people in Texas, people in surrounding states that's like, man, $1,400 to get you a 2-bedroom house and it's hard to hear that when you know you out here constantly dealing with this fight, man. Like, it's a maze. It's hard to get out of it, you know. But one thing about me, I'm just not a quitter, so I'm gonna keep pushing. You know, I'm definitely gonna do that, but it's just, you know, I'm human, man. This is not an easy fight. So hold on, I'm getting a delivery. All right, so I had to take a quick little break from the video. Just got a delivery request, you know what I'm saying? This one was actually much better than the one I got the other day. This one was like for 25, man, just to go like a good same amount of time. I was saying this is like 20 minutes. So sometimes you'll hit, you know, that's cool. But, you know, it's like, who wants to be dependent on this type of income, man? When you work a full-time job, you go on social media and you see people getting paid almost the same amount as you at like places, you know, I'm not throwing shade to nobody, you know, but just my work experience, man, and what I'm capable of. A lot of these companies pay you equal to like a lot of these low-end jobs where these people don't require too much of nothing, you know, but I guess it's what you willing to accept, right? So for me, I just refuse to accept crumbs, man. It all feel like crumbs. Any kind of money you giving me for an hour of my time is valuable, man. It's priceless. Like, your time is priceless and valuable. Don't let nobody tell you you worth whatever they giving you an hour. That's the number one thing that I'm looking to walk away from. But being here, you know what I'm saying, in this city, man, it is not possible to be out here for no 20, 25, even 30 an hour. When they saying to be comfortable, you got to make 60. That's real. Like, the way stuff costs, you looking at probably that. Like, we had on a consistent basis $5 to $6 a gallon most of the places, man. Like, it's just expensive. So I mean, ain't no shame in my game, man. Whatever I gotta do to make it, I'm gonna do it. But to do this consistently for so long and to always be busy, you know, get off work, no time to do nothing else, not even, you know, breathe for a second, man. It's like, oh, I gotta hurry up and go do this before it get too dark, you know, and too late because I gotta get up for work in the morning. Like, who wants to live like that? So I just kind of wanted to like get back on YouTube after taking that break. It's pretty dark out here. You know, I do want some good lighting when I'm talking. But I think it's more important to get the message out there. So if you found any value in this, definitely like, comment, subscribe. I'm building a community of what I call co-workers. That's people out here like-minded, working wherever you work, but we all working towards something better, something, you know, that speaks to the bigger picture. So if you can relate to any of this content, man, I appreciate you definitely tapping in and being a part of the community. So till then, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. It's work.